Bing bong boom. Let's get going already. Yip, 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 yip. Oh. Okay, let's get right into this. Let's get right into this. No delays whatsoever. Just gotta play Southern music and okay, there we go. I got things I want to do today, so I kinda gotta hurry up. Okay, then get over here, go over there. Take these three, just fucking boom. Hello, Carrie. Yeah, I got, well, it's not work, but there's a little event happening near me that I want to go to, and I need to finish this stream by, like, 9. I was the war against sleep. I was gonna lose it, then I remembered that I actually have stuff I want to do today. Hello, everyone. Hello, 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 hello. What's going on? It's like a convention that I want to visit. I've never been to one, so I was like, oh shit, there's one happening nearby? Yeah, I'll go to it. Sadly, I still have work, so I'm only going to be able to go today for like a couple hours. Or not even a couple hours, it's gonna be like an hour and 30. Okay, so let's see. Right. I'll add this here now because it's clear now. Okay. Need to go to a previous one, right? Oh no, there's a Growler's Ritter one. Cool. Don't know what you are. Okay. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Come on now, I'm not a weakling. I can keep it up. I'm not gonna fall to sleep. Okay. Nope, not in for any time. No. I'm so confused that they have a race subplot going on, and like we have one man with a distinctly different skin color to everyone else, and everyone else is still on the fucking side of tan and white. Like, god fucking damn it! They're never gonna. Why do this kind of plot point when you're not going to like actually give diverse skin color? Like, fucking weird shit. Diversity isn't just skin color. It's not. But when you have a character directly complain that this girl isn't white enough, I'm sorry. Either what the fuck. Do you remember that NPC? That NPC who said she wasn't white enough to play for Nina Dirk or Sheena Dirk? Like, what the fuck is that about? It's not all about skin color, but they do have parts of that where it's like some of the lines are implied. Some of the lines like that are like, oh, it's about skin color, and then it's just like, okay, can you? Oh wow, you look so different, and it's like, what the fuck are you going on about? Like they just don't do. They say these people are different because they try and say like, wow, you look so different, and then you look at the character and you're like, they look the exact same as everyone else. I'm sorry. Please don't. What the fuck are you talking about? Bigots aren't rational? I don't... That NPC in particular is a bit of a douchebag, definitely. It's not always about skin color. Jewish people in our world are often not considered white. I don't get races. I'm sorry. But talking about purely in the game, the way they really... Like, when a character from a different race or ethnicity is introduced or talked about in this game, something that's usually said by the characters is, wow, they're so you look, wow, you must be blank because blank, yeah, I know, I look different and stuff. It's like, and then it's just like, no, you don't actually. And it's like, god damn it, you can do these things, you just actually have to commit. Okay, you know what? I'm not even actually gonna use you. You're bored. You don't have any purpose yet. You saw people confuse Celis with being an older Shirley. I wonder why. All right. I will say again for this game, I am increasingly pissed with the writing quality when it comes to everyone's assumptions that, oh wow, Van is such a, oh god, he's such a fucking, oh you're such a shitty person. Oh my god, you're so gray and morally ambiguous, and it's like, can the story actually make him be that instead of just saying it over and over the fuck again? Hi, Flan. It's so goddamn annoying. Like, his reputation has felt completely undeserved. And it's, like, one of the biggest problems with Van's writing. I actually like Van's writing overall quite a bit. This is what I consider one of the bigger problems, because it's just so notably incorrect information that the story's trying to present as like, my god, these people just don't know Van well enough. They're judging him by his job occupation and the rumors about him. And then you look at everything Van's done and you're just kind of sitting there going like, how the fuck does this man have any rumors saying he's a piece of shit? Where the fuck did those get started? He's so good. Like, where the fuck you get that from? What would be a good way to portray him as morally gray? If I was to portray him as morally gray, I'd have him... Like, I'd actually have him be a bit more rude. I'd have him be a bit more brush office to normal people. I'd have him be a bit more pushy with money than he normally is. Like, sure, he demands money in some cases, but instead of being like more times where he just kind of like, okay, guys, let's start charging, or being like, hey, you still owe me, you better pay up, or I'm gonna have to talk to the CID and get them on your case for that last thing, or something like that. Like, and then you gradually show him getting better as you go along because of the influence by his companions and stuff. Like, there's ways to do it. We're too late into the game to do it now because it's just too late. But like, you could show that. You can show ways, like in chapter 1 and chapter 2, him being a bit more of a douche, and a casual douche, not someone who's actively mean, but someone who cares mostly about themselves and doesn't really, and while they're going to help people, he doesn't need to be nice, and he actively usually won't be nice. And then you have, like, during those chapters, you see Fairy and Anya's kind of break through that, and he's like, fine, I guess you got a point, and stuff like that. Like, you can really do it. It's just that they didn't do anything with it, and it turned from the very start. He was relatively polite to the normal people and other such things, and it's like, goddamn. But no one wants to relate to such a scummy character like that. That's why even if you told they're bad, they're not bad. I'm fine playing scummy characters. It's just a matter of the story being aware of this fact. If the story is aware that the character's a scumbag, there's nothing wrong with the story doing then. Like, it's just bleh. You think he gets way too many hanger-ons for someone who's supposed to be a morally gray loner? Yeah. Also, loner is not the right loner there, but now I'm imagining you just like, yes, I am the Bake of Arkride, competing against the Bake of Reen. Okay. Oh, you were talking about how laid back he was with the money issues. Okay. It's just a shame for the writing quality in that regard, because it's just so... It's just so annoying. Oh, right. Stretch, break bones, reconstitute the soul. Okay. What is my guess about Amada's plan this chapter? Cause terror and problems, to summarize. Do you think Van's more self-actualizing and more assertive than Reen is? He is, but again, for the reputation that he's supposed to have prior to the start of the game, it's completely unearned, that reputation, because none of his behavior reflects it. I spelled multiple wrong. I can see it even with the blackness. Okay. Do I have anything to say about the people around me? Shooting Weapon Club is pretty big. It really is. Look, okay. A sword isn't a stupid weapon. A sword with segments on it is a stupid weapon. A sword that's supposed to come apart and be a whip is an extremely stupid weapon. We agree on that, right? Right. Rule of cool. Look, at some point the rule of cool pushes my line into that's just stupid. Because of her hair and eyes, it's funny, thinks she's Shirley but converted to ADOs. Okay, look. She looks so much like fucking Shirley, it's kind of crazy in some ways. Waiting in the Falcom subreddit and say Ree's weapon is stupid? You dare you? I will in the next update to the board. Definitely, because it is. Fucking whip swords are dumb. Whip swords are always dumb. Okay. That would have been a hilarious thing. Shirley, Stigma Awakens or some other thing. Ah, yes. Shirley, I'm part of Ouroboros now. Awaken Stigma. Church comes. Hey, welcome to the church. You're a member now. Wait, but I don't want to. Drax her off. You're a member now. Time to get to work. Nah, someone could just give her one. That's how it works now. I fucking hate that shit so much. This breaks the Kevin. Ah, yes, Kevin. I'm tortured. I'm sad. I'm suicidal. Oh! Oh, you could give up that thing and actually go to therapy, by the way. Wait, what? And... Oh, right. You hate it less if it had been given to a character. Oh, absolutely. If it had been given to a character, it would have hurt a little bit less, at least. So much guy slander. There's no guy slander. There's just guys' truths. Man, I can't believe Rishia showed up just to be a reference. Amazing. God. Okay. Okay, open up again. Okay, okay. Solid, bigger. Color type is complicated, which is that one. Okay. Oh, right. Our count for this. Right. This is what? 3 bracer, I think, and 1 spriggan. Yep. 3 bracer, 1 spriggan. Amazing. It is literally more. It is half. God, these. Temporary party member? Wait, why is Redhead that? Because Blade, she gives that feeling. She gives that aura of being a temporary party member. Also, hello. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, anyone else to connect to? Any new theories? Okay. Do I have anything to say about most of these people? What's your favorite chapter of the game so far? Still on part 12 of the playthrough. Probably chapter 2, honestly. Chapter 2 so far has definitely been my favorite. It was the one chapter so far where for the end fight, I actually was like cheering and really having a great time. Aaron fighting his inner demon was unironically really awesome and I loved it. Fairy wasn't bad, and I've grown to like Fairy a lot throughout the other chapters with her, but Fairy's introductory chapter is... yeah, fine enough. It works, for the most part. Drags on with the mystery for a little bit, but otherwise it works. You hear the Overlord or whatever was kind of dumb complication. I will say that the Overlord being in... oh, shit, my face. I will say the Overlord being someone who's like... meanwhile, Zet's introductory chapter isn't about her. She's just kind of there. Yeah, which is another reason why chapter 3 really wasn't... Jesus, I don't know why they did that. So freaking weird. Oh, shit. Took it off my clothes by accident. The Overlord I found was like, he was kind of interesting in some ways, but he needed to actually be foreshadowed to be a giant monster man. Because, to be frank, the Overlord being a giant monster man, there's no reason for that given. He just was a giant monster man. There's no act. It's like he's the reincarnated so, and it's like, why is he a giant monster, man? And just like, I don't fucking know. He is though. That was weird. You feel like they're setting up Rosette to be serious, so the Marduk Corporation, so here's really the focus. Problem with that, Marduk Corporation is obviously the villains, and like, so what? We're not going to get any real development for her until the game. Everyone else catches up to that. Like that's the problem with that if they do that, because it's very obvious. Like even discounting freaking the end of Reverie, where we saw the cutscene that confirms they're working with Mr. Racism, the CEO of Racism temporarily. Like it's like, more so than Almada and Ouroboros. Oh, absolutely. They're the main bad guy. They're working with the main bad guy. Like no matter what happens, this is kind of like to give some Code Steel comparisons. It's kind of like in how Code Steel 1. Like Osborn isn't the main bad guy, but like he's gonna turn out to be the main bad guy, just like this man. Why do they have to be the bad guys? What? Well, so at the end of Reverie, we have the cutscene where it turns out that Marduk is working with Mr. President, and Mr. President gets to talk to Ouroboros and is like, Ouroboros, look at how I can go into your Discord call. Now, do not interfere with me or I shall do worse than this. And they're like, okay, fine. And so, like, yeah, they're obviously, like, not good. He's a giant monster man to look cool with the other giant monsters in the intro, which, not gonna lie, they kind of do look cool. At least they're honest. Yeah. Look how I can go into your Discord core is hilarious. I mean, that's essentially what that is. It's like, oh, look at what we can do. Ooh, I'm in your Discord. I can come in whenever I want. Goodbye. Right, Garden of Evil should have been hit with copyright infringement by society long ago. Yep. Oh, right. I can say this now since we know the garden exists. The Emperor having 4 fucking artifacts makes the church look like goddamn idiots. It's one thing when it's Ouroboros with all their resources and infinite power and blah, blah, blah. It's another thing when it turns out, oh yeah, there's another secret organization that uses the minor arcana for their naming scheme and some of the major arcana too, and they like that isn't related to Ouroboros. No, not related whatsoever. And like they did the things, and oh my god, they have 4. One of their guys has 4 artifacts, and the church somehow fucking never caught on to that. Like, oh god, I was partially hoping it was just Ouroboros because another organization existing that fills in so much of this is stupid. It really is. Okay. Do I have anything else to say about anyone here? Looking around. Nope. Isn't the garden part of Ouroboros? Kind of. Everything we're seeing says no, surprisingly enough, which is, as I said, surprising. If it's people, do you know how many artifacts are in the world? Because I certainly don't really have a number for that. Well, I can't really say they're that busy, Blade, considering, you know, the entirety of... There's a certain place in Zemuria called Throspell that still has its evil as fuck go. No, I will never get over this. It has the bell of evil is still there. And they never took them during any part of the bells came back. They in Code Seal as evil too. It's like, come on. Come on, they never do anything with them. Some fucking how. They let Olivier have an artifact. That was a fun discussion there, at least. They're just a secret organization that was really good at being secret. Even the CID knew about them. We don't need... Okay, I'm going to call this the Marvel problem, or the MCU problem, because that's where I kind of first noticed it. Don't keep adding secret organizations into your story that have been... Okay? Okay, the more you have, the more ridiculous your story becomes as time goes on. Because then you start having, like, why, yes, all these secret organizations were working behind the scenes the entire time. And no, they never stepped onto each other's toes somehow. We won't explain why. Like, come on, please. I think we're... Do we have anyone else to do? How much has happened so far for this chapter because of obvious reasons? But Ouroboros has only been around for what, 20 years? That is one of the plot points that gets me the hardest, I'll be honest. The idea that Ouroboros, with all their resources and everything they've managed to do, has only been around for somehow 20 years is... Like, that's absolutely ridiculous to me, I'll be honest. It's like, no, I don't believe you, game. That seems insane. They've done so much, and you're trying to tell me they've only been around for 20 years? Like, what? Chad, Terra, and Victa, all 8 secret organizations hate each other. At least that makes the world feel more real. If their organizations interact with each other. When you don't plan for a secret organization at first and then keep adding new ones on, then your writing will obviously come under some fire eventually, because it's like, it's just going to start becoming like, wow, how did none of these guys interact or notice each other before now? Didn't get an ounce or smaller board update. Yep. Okay. I think that's about it now. Save as image, large. Not the best board update, but also not actually all that bad, I'll be honest. Yeah. Since all the programming is default to make use of OPS, Orbital Positioning System. Ah, yes, the Orbital Positioning System. Used by the one satellite that Tita launched a couple years ago, and then kind of just didn't use afterwards, I suppose. Yep, that's Tita for us. Any updates on the non-existent character that is Mare? No, because she is a non-existent character. My disappointment is immeasurable. You... Please don't... Advice to all writers in the universe. Please don't introduce a character that obviously you want to make an actual character that interacts with a group, and then just kind of have them only appear for around... I think Mare has had less than 20 minutes of screen time in the entire game so far. Like, just please, I'm begging of you here. I'm down on my knees. Just don't do this. Just fucking have her be an actual character you want her to be, and it would be best. And she's showing that, and there are brief glimpses where she has an actual character, and you just keep running from it. Like, please, I'm begging you, just fucking make her a character. Stop doing this. It's so much pain. Scratches his head nervously. No, please. Don't let me be in the universal pain of a character who isn't a character until the fucking second game. Joshua was a character. Like, come on. Joshua had a mysterious past, and it was all fine and dandy. It wasn't a problem. He was allowed to be a character in the first game. Why can't we? We don't need to do this. Celine's... This falls under the same thing as Celine. We're just like, yes. Like, oh my god, Celine had the same problem in the first Code Seal game. It was shit there too. Her voice actress was too busy to be Mare. March and Trails just... Star Rails. Oh, I see. So she's frozen for a couple centuries. Haha, scratch his head even more. Trails, I understand that you're a slow game series, that you're not necessarily like going anywhere fast, and that's a choice. But that doesn't mean you can decide to just delay character writing until the next games. Like that, just you can't. That's not how writing should work. Your stories can be slower paced. That's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine to have a slower paced story. What isn't fine is having a story that refuses to move along or have characters actually be characters in it. You like, I just, ugh. Fucking crazy shit. Anyway, I think that's enough. I think that's enough ranting about about the game for now. Ugh. To be fair to the game, it's not done yet. True, but at the same time, to be fair to me, I have gone through through 3 chapters. You really should have, for a character that's obviously got some level of importance, should have gotten more time already. Anyway. Thank you everyone for coming to today's live stream. Hope you guys had a great time. If they're first time coming, I might suggest subscribing and hitting the notification bell, so wherever I'm streaming. If you like anything about the stream, leave a like. If you have any comment, leave a comment down below. And share the stream around with whoever you think might be interested. But I'm gonna get up close. I'm gonna get quiet. And I'm gonna say goodbye.